Warning, if you're not a PREPUB reader, get the heck out of this video and come back after Part 5 Volume 5 releases. I'm serious, you do not want to spoil yourself. Alright, now that all the light novel readers have gone, let's get this started. Every time somebody said in my comments about how Anastasius was really a cool guy or how Eglantine is so wonderful, I always had to hold my tongue and say, okay, whatever. But the royalty is full of sneaks, and they are no friends of our precious gremlin. This week on PREPUB, with Part 5 Volume 5 Part 4, PREPUB readers finally get a glimpse into the true nature of these royals. There was a flurry of discussions. There was even the start of the royal hate train in Discord. There was way much more engagement on Reddit than we have seen lately. And this resulted in some fire memes created by some very gifted individuals and people of culture over on Discord, Reddit, and even on the Facebook groups. The problem isn't that Rosamine doesn't want to get the Guttersheid. On the contrary, she wants to get it to use to save Ferdinand, and of course, the Guttersheid does happen to be a very cool book, and our precious book gremlin wants every single book that she can get her grummy little hands on. So already, she was cool with getting the Guttersheid, but getting it on her terms. The problem came when the royals dropped their friendly act and finally did what royals do. They don't negotiate, they demand, they order, and threatened her to get her to do what they wanted, when they wanted, and however they wanted. To Rosamine, who saw them as friends, this of course comes as a bit of a shock.
Told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you. And when did I tell you? A long time ago. And what did I say will happen when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
In short, what would have been before Rosamine trading a book for a grumpy priest now turns into royalty, receiving peace and stability, third wife for the brother, and legitimate family rule, while giving nothing in return. And that is what made all of PREPUB readers go nuts. Let us not forget what having the Guttersheid would mean. It means having total control over the magic of the entire kingdom. Not only is Rosamine OP, not only does she have a crap load of mana, she has more than Eglantine, as was evidenced by the fact that Eglantine couldn't fill all the shrines, while Rosamine was able to do the whole shrine tour only needing one potion. It is absolutely ridiculous that they think that they can threaten her and treat her in this appalling way, and not be afraid of the consequences. It is the height of idiocy what they're doing, but they're also giving her the ultimate weapon to get back at them. So, okay, that was a really long preamble, but basically Part 4 started with Eglantine returning from trying to fill a shrine. Then she looks pale, she looks worried, she wants to have a tea party, and tries to schedule one as soon as possible. Of course, this presents a problem for everybody involved, including Ottilie, who's a newbie with dealing with royals and preparing for a get-together with them. During the meeting, Eglantine tells her what happened when she went to the shrine. It's funny how Rosamine felt compelled to pray. Eglantine felt compelled to dance. Both of them, of course, are ways to give your mana. However, Eglantine hasn't prayed near as much as Rosamine has over her lifetime. She had to take rejuvenation potions just in that one shrine. Imagine doing the whole tour. The royals truly are an incompetent, lazy bunch, because now they push all of their homework onto Rosamine and give her absolutely nothing in return. All they had to do was play nice with her, to figure out some solutions, rather than just simply threaten her. What hurt the most in this PREPUB, at least to me, was that in her desperation to save Ferdinand, whenever she was sucked into one of the shrines and she prayed to the gods, she didn't pray for herself, but rather she asked every single god to help her in her quest to save Ferdinand from the evil fate that was in store for him. The royals should also be praying, and praying really hard right now, because I do not believe that their actions are gonna go without consequences. And if they continue to threaten and to push this little gremlin, she might just take revenge if she is unable to save Ferdinand. As a web novel reader, all I can say is I'm gonna sit back and watch as this train wreck happens right in front of me. And I'm gonna laugh, and I will gleefully collect every single precious meme I can find from here on out.